Hello, and welcome to Brad's Happy
Can you
Time.
just hurry up? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bro,
You're such a cocksucker.
let me have this.
Let me have this.
one thing.
Okay, let me go. I have
I
an
just want
intro.
to say that
I
that
have an
clap
intro.
hurt my hands.
Let him do it.
That clap really hurt my hand.
I'm about to hurt your hands more, you fucking...
Okay,
Shut the
go
fuck
ahead.
up.
Oh my god.
Dude, you have a problem. Go to the doctor. Get your gastrointestinal system looked at, because you burp more than I think anyone in the fucking world has, ever.
Oh my god.
I think this is the
He's
intro.
calling you out.
You fuck with me, I call you out. You fuck with my intro.
You fuck me, I call you out.
You fuck me, I call you.
Alright.
You fuck me, I call you. Okay. Brad.
Alright, square one, people.
Think Braddy thoughts.
Bradley.
Think. Okay. Quiet on set. Hello, and welcome
Action.
to... Ah!
You're such.
Sound check.
I have to deal with this every time we record.
Cameras rolling.
There has
I'm
never
so
been
sorry.
a correct. There has never, and I repeat, never been a full intro because Rico does this shit every time.
I'm so sorry.
Oh! All right. Welcome to Brad's Happy Time. Today it is a great day because we're all stuck inside, but we're gonna make it even better by doing a podcast.
Brad, stop resisting, Brad.
Brad, stop
Oh,
grabbing my ass. What the
God.
fuck, man?
Brad, you don't. I'm gonna beat you.
You're doing the
Sorry,
same thing
Brad.
12-year-old kids did, where they'd turn their back to you and put their arms around them and make kissy noises. Like, you're doing that same thing.
Brad, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Step Brad?
Oh, that really hurt my hand. Step Brad.
Stop slapping yourself, bro. Step
That was
bro.
a punch.
Step Brad.
Quit slapping, bro.
Skip slap my ass, Step bro. Alright, anyway, welcome. I don't know how to really start this other than saying welcome, and we haven't done one of these in a while. And the entire reason was not like divine intervention or some like crazy shit. We just are lazy, and the
That is
only
true.
time we have had time, really, is when everyone's on the brink of death. And we felt that was
I think
appropriate
that's
time.
the only good time.
And we
Yeah.
thought that was an appropriate time to reinvent ourselves a little bit.
I
Kinda,
thought it was also an appropriate time to go to a park and take some pictures, but apparently some people thought otherwise.
oh,
So, I mean,
I forgot about that.
I didn't.
We're going right into it.
I never forget. An elephant
I
never
want to know
forgets.
who it was.
I know who it was.
Who was it?
Me and Hunter know who it
Who
was.
was it? Tell
I'm
me.
not going to say it.
Oh, you can block it out.
That's true.
Oh my god! It was her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like, do you
really
know it was
funny.
like an account she made, or it was like someone she got to do it for her, like some simp she knew?
No, it was her account because
Oh,
if
it was
if
hers, yeah.
if you go to like Finsta,
Ugh, I
she
hate that
commented
fuck.
on one of the posts.
Can we? I don't mean to interrupt, but can we just like, can we ban?
We're gonna keep this in. We're just gonna block the names.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Can we stop the word Finsta from existing? Like, can I Thanos snap, but it only be for the word fucking Finsta?
Finna,
Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
fucking
that's
hate
weird.
that entire concept.
Like, why did they have to call them Finstas? Why couldn't they just be alt accounts?
Finna
Like,
Insta.
What is that? What does that even mean? Is it supposed to be like fun Insta? Because then you'd think you'd put
I think
Funsta.
it's fake Insta?
Oh, is that
Or
it?
like Finsta? I feel like that's
Fap Insta. Instafap.
Masturbatory Instagram.
my first thought was fake Insta.
Menstrual
but-
Instagram.
Finstagram. Maybe. I don't fucking know.
Instagram.
It's just such
What
an
is-
idiotic
let's-
statement.
Let's get to the bottom of this. What is
No.
Finsta?
I did not mean for this to get this deep into fucking... Ugh.
Well, too late. You started it.
Let's see, hold on.
Easy peasy. Squeeze my knees.
I mean, look, at this point, why stop at fences? Can we just destroy Instagram at this point?
Can we?
Instagram's just like dumb. I don't know. I just like
Wise words.
yeah.
Instagram's just
Instagram
like
really be
dumb,
dumb
yo.
now.
It's just like dumb. What is it?
A
It's
scam Instagram account where why'd you?
Oh,
I was
yeah,
reading
it's
that.
the words. It's the.
oh, you
combination of words
looked up the
for
fucking
Insta.
Oxnard definition of Finsta.
Yeah.
Oxnard.
I meant like Oxford.
Oxnard.
But also
Yeah.
Oxnard just sounded kind of really smart, so I just kind of went with the flow.
Nard.
Yeah, just-
Oxnard.
Snarl.
I just hear
Oh,
snard.
snard.
Every time you say it, I just hear snard.
Snarl.
Snard.
Oxnard.
It sounds like you're speaking Pig Latin.
Oxnard. Inkstay Vinstay Pingday.
What?
I think I had a stroke, but we'll ignore it.
Well, you did smell bacon earlier,
I did. Yeah.
so
And,
it's inconclusive at this point.
we did have bacon. Yeah. We ate a pig. So all you vegans, I want you to know it was squealing. It was really squealing.
And chop its head off.
Oh my god.
Let's get into this topic. Let's talk about slaughterhouses.
Slaughterhouse is it.
Slaughterhouse 5.
Slaughter.
Slaughter.
Slaughter. Finish slaughter.
Christian Slaughter. What? She just like completely
She just
left.
left. She just left. She just left.
All right,
She goes,
guys,
"I
welcome
have
to the Penis
pee."
Podcast, where it's only penises 24/7. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Well, I have at least a few topics I want to talk about. I'm sure my boy over here.
You don't.
What?
What?
What? You just interrupted.
No.
Just
I
denied.
didn't. No, I
You were
didn't.
talking. I was in the middle of something.
No.
You said something.
No.
Okay, then. We have. It's not like. Oh yeah, it's not like we have fucking footage that can debunk that.
No.
Anyway,
No, of course not.
we have some. Or at least I have some topics. I don't know about Rico. We haven't really talked about it too much. Obviously, wanted to leave a little bit of a surprise for ourselves. So, if without further ado,
Without further ado.
without Frankfurters, let's get into it, shall?
Without further ado. Let's start the show, yes.
Without further pompadour, let's get into it. Let's jump right into it. So, do you have anything, or do you want me to start?
Suicide is badass.
What a fantastic topic, Rico. Let's get right into it.
No. I think. Oh, I remember something just random. I would like to, because this is going to be on YouTube before anywhere else. I would like to ask YouTube to stop letting Manscaping have ads. I'd really love it if you stopped giving them.
You mean
ads.
Manscaped? The company Manscaped?
Yeah, I'm really
Okay,
sick
say
of saying it.
Manscaping's like an activity you can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
company.
are the ads?
The ads are like these special made electric razors that let you trim around however you want. And it's just kind of like...
The name suggests,
don't-
at least to me, it's
Yeah,
around like your
yeah.
pubic region.
No, it's your butt.
I guess it would be your butt as well, but...
No.
Oh, butts. It comes with a fucking label. Butts only.
Only applicable for butts.
This has an AI in it, and if it senses anything but a butt in its razor, it shuts down immediately.
It explodes. I think that's the razor we want and need.
If you use this on your face, armpits, legs, fucking dick, anything.
Electric shock. It gives you an electric shock.
It
For 20
turns into
minutes.
handcuffs and will not release, but every hour it is not released, it gets tighter and tighter. Until you go into one of our many Manscaped locations and say the magic word.
Manscaped,
Which is
Manscaped.
No,
It's like a
always,
safe word.
no, it's always like, I love this Manscaped ad, and it's like, because they know no one in their right mind would ever fucking say that.
It's an awful like ad campaign because they just put like half naked women. They're like, you should shave your balls.
What?
That's the whole ad. That's the ad. That's the entire.
Have you
ad.
okay? Have you seen those ads for like it's like something like Squatch or Sasquatch like soap, and it's that guy with the really long hair and the beard, and he's just like, "You're a man. You need this." Like, have you seen those? He has a couple different ones. There's like this body soap. He's like most soaps that men use are considered dish detergents.
Or I bet you don't even think about what kind of bar soap you lather up with. Yeah. Yeah, that guy does the sunglasses one.
Yeah.
Why would you put cheap plastic on your face? It's like, I don't know.
A lot of people put cheap plastic in their tits. A face isn't exactly like a bad location.
All natural, but
I don't think that's what plastic in tits means. I don't think you know what that means. But I've seen like those ads with that blonde, long-haired guy. Those aren't even like bad. I like genuinely think those are kind of funny because he'll open up a curtain and it'll be like a guy in a shower cap, and he's like, "Oh!" They actually put effort into their fucking commercials. But like I saw a Manscaped one that was just this guy who looked like a generic like prank YouTuber, and he was just like use this. Manscaped, use this for your fucking testicles. And it was like,
use it now.
Yeah, use Manscaped. You need this for your balls. And it's like, it's always weird when there's things like that are so, I don't know, like in their own echo chamber. Yeah, like they're in their own, like it's such a niche thing. Like, I don't know about you, but like having an electric razor just for your balls is kind of a flex. It's kind of a flex. Like it's kind of like you just show up and you're like, "Hey girl, I got a 401k and a razor for my balls." And she's like, "Oh shit. This guy's got it together." Like he knows what he's doing.
He's got a pair and he knows how to treat them.
If this guy treats his balls like that, how is he's gonna treat me like a fucking queen? Like
respect the mundo.
Oh my god, that was horrible. You should have regret in your life because of that statement.
Respect the mundo.
That gave me the same like fight or flight reaction that the fucking G-like Boo My Worm thing gave me.
G-like.
Ugh,
Brad
disgusting. Ugh, gross. But I hate these new like it's, you know what? It's like the same shit with purple mattress ads. Have you gotten those?
Is that the one where they put the eggs?
Yeah,
like
the raw egg text. I'm Goldilocks. Like,
yep.
And just some blonde lady. I'm Goldilocks. The raw egg test. I'm gonna slam my like 30-pound self onto this bed to try and break this egg. Look, it doesn't do it.
I'm gonna knock myself unconscious from the top of this ladder and fall onto the mattress. Let's see if the egg breaks. In a coma for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Does the egg break?
She like falls and hits the bed for a millisecond. Just cuts to a fucking ambulance door shutting. But
just a helicopter airlifting her out.
Yeah. But like the thing with those, like I've looked into Purple Mattress as a company. They're really fucking shady. Like they're not like a great company. They like have this weird ass powder on the actual like, cause you know it's like the purple like that weird like hexagonal shit. Like that's what their mattress looks like. But like when you look into it, they put powder on that shit that they don't like say what the powder is.
It's cocaine.
I mean, it might be. Like it might legitimately be. But like they're just a shitty ass company, and so you get these ads where it's just like buy our mattresses. Which by the way, there's never been a mattress ad that has ever persuaded someone to buy a fucking mattress.
I'm sorry. She just dumped hand sanitizer
No.
Everywhere.
It didn't. It's
I mean-
nowhere except on my hands. It's nowhere except on my hands. It's nowhere except on my hands. Ew.
Well, now it's in your mouth.
Yep.
Okay then.
It's meant to be. Anyways, back to your mattresses. I feel like
Well, I just wasn't
Stop
gonna.
using it.
does anybody
Stop!
actually buy
Leave it alone.
Does
I
anybody
wasn't
actually
gonna.
buy
I wasn't gonna get
mattresses
too much
from
into it, but it was just this thing of
internet?
like these. There's so many fucking ads that are just so bizarre. Like how? Like there's so many ads that exist just in general that I see a
but,
day.
for mattresses especially. Like I feel like there's all these like internet mattress brands that think that they're doing groundbreaking advertising work by advertising on YouTube. It's like no 12-year-old that's watching Minecraft playthroughs is gonna order a mattress.
I don't think any. I don't even think any like.
whatever it's called.
I don't even think any 20-year-old that's watching a Minecraft playthrough is gonna
No.
be able to afford a fucking mattress.
No, they're gonna pick a mattress up off the side of the road and deal with what they got.
Yeah.
Like, they're not gonna go on some website and get it shipped to their house.
Is that not how you're supposed to do things?
Get things shipped to your house?
No, I thought you guys don't
Oh.
order stuff off of YouTube ads.
Oh,
No.
never in my life.
I
have
believe
ever
that you do,
clicked on
Rico,
an ad.
considering you purchase shit from Wish. That's how I know that you don't have very
Hey,
good
I
consumer
got
sense.
those earbuds. They may have been a
My-
month late, but they work.
My paper just never got here.
That is true.
But
I
Anyway,
ordered clothes.
this-
I ordered a necklace for her birthday,
uh,
Never got
and then got grilled by her sister when I did not have a necklace for her birthday.
pretty much.
I ordered this. You know those like segmented canvases that make like they're like the into one picture kind of deal that you can put up on your wall and makes it look all cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I ordered one of those, and it's a Skyrim one because I'm me, and it. I ordered it, and I will admit, I ordered it at like the beginning of the whole COVID thing, and it was off Etsy as well. And Etsy's kind of you got to be careful.
I love Etsy.
Etsy's great, but you gotta stay strapped when it comes to Etsy because
Right,
there's
yeah,
a
you
lot of
gotta
shit
really-
that can go wrong.
Yeah.
And so
Gotta stay strapped with Etsy.
and since it was like all this COVID shit was just starting out, I didn't really like concern myself too much. But I looked at my order. It's about a month into when it's supposed to be delivered. It's not here yet, and also like it's been a month since I've ordered, and it said it should get here in like 2 to 3 weeks. It's not here yet, but
Well, that's like this thing that happened with my comics.
right.
Yeah,
We can get into that in a second. But like,
so-
here's the thing: is I I found out I kind of royally fucked up because this whole thing is going on, and I was like, man, that thing is sure taking a long time. It's just some canvas and some board in a box. You ship it, and then I saw where the guy was who's making it. He is
China.
very not far from Wuhan, China, and I was like, interesting.
Well,
I'm gonna
just
have.
wait until it's all over with.
That or he's dead.
He's he's definitely not waiting. Like I'm definitely don't want him to wait.
Yeah.
But it was like I was just like, oh shit. But yeah, go into your comics because that was like a whole fucking saga.
That was so. I ordered. Okay. I finished like all the comics that I had, which wasn't that much to begin with, but it was a good month.
Humble brag. Finished all my comics.
Humble brag. I flex. I got comics. I'm a nerd. It works.
I'm a nerd.
I'm quirky.
What a flex! I'm a fucking nerd.
I'm not like other boys. But
What? I don't want to deviate too much, but what would be that? What is the counterpart to "I'm not like other girls," but in a guy form? I don't know. I guess maybe Chloe could have good insight on this.
I don't like boys.
What was the question?
Like you've heard the whole "I'm not like other girls. I'm quirky. I'm whatever." I burp. I'm not a girly girl. Shit like that. What's like the counterpart to that, but for men? Like what dudes are like that? Are those like what is it like Magic the Gathering like?
God. I'm not like I'm not like other boys. I respect you.
Yeah, no,
I
it's Nice
respect
Guys.
you.
It's totally fucking Nice Guys.
Yeah, no, it's Nice Guys.
Oh
yeah.
my god, it's totally
Wow,
like
I can't believe he did that to you.
Oh
Oh
my
my god, I would never treat you that way.
Oh my
and treat you
god,
that
how
way. Yeah.
disrespectful.
You're being like oddly specific.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think we're done with this episode.
I don't know.
I think
I don't know how to answer your
Solid
Mama.
20-minute episode.
I don't know how to answer your question. But no, yeah, it's totally Nice Guys. Yeah.
Ugh.
it's a simp.
It's
Yeah, definitely.
the simp
what's
has
the
fallen for the
definition of a
e-girl.
I feel like the definition of a simp has changed within the last like month.
I would agree to that.
A simp was originally someone that was a male that was trying to do
Get
things.
another male.
No, a male that was trying to
A
do
mailman.
things in order to win the attention of a female.
Yo, those simp mailmen trying to deliver me my letters.
The
Comes
fuck
up,
you- how
says,
do you know my
"Have
address,
a
hacker?
great
What
day."
the fuck?
Yeah. How do you know my address? How do you know where I live? You waiting for me? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Simp ass mother. What the hell, man?
And then when they come back around with the truck just to deliver my package personally, like,
Yo, what kind of a
Carry
fucking guy drives on the right side of a car, bro?
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Fucking believable.
But I'll say this. Those uniforms are kind of cute, though.
Yo, I'm gonna say this right now. Any male ladies, hit me up. I don't think I've ever seen a male lady who wasn't like super far into her AARP discount. Like,
that's valid.
But
There's a
go
few
with-
of them. I feel like there's the younger generation of male persons.
Yeah, there's definitely
They're coming
younger
up.
male men and women. I've seen
Male
videos.
men and women. That's funny.
I've seen some
are men
videos.
and women down at 7-Eleven?
Yeah, they always they come up to the door and they're like, "Hi, how are you doing today?" And I'm like, "Yeah, good."
I
Like,
find
"Here's
it.
your mail."
I would
And you're
never.
like, "Thanks."
in a-
And they're like, "Is the mail all you want?"
Oh my god.
It's like, I don't know. Do you have any packages? for
No,
me?"
no. They
Heck
come up
yeah.
and they're like, "I have your mail," and you're like, "Oh no, I don't have any change. How am I gonna pay for it?"
I need proof that you live here. I open the door. I'm gonna need to search the area.
I'm gonna need to
I'm gonna
search
search the premises. Oh God.
This isn't a beach. This is a
There's a shark in the water. It's a bathtub, lady. Ugh. Anyway, continue with your fucking comic story.
I completely forgot about that. We were
I
talking
can-
about sexy men.
I can tell.
But yeah, so I ordered it from a comics. Well, I ordered 100 Marvel comics from a comic store in South Carolina.
How much that put you out? How much that cost?
That was like,
$60.
yeah, it was around, it was
57?
$60.
What's the conversion rate on that? Like, how many cents per comic?
I was like, what do you mean conversion rate? He's in South Carolina.
How many euros is that in South Carolina? What's the currency in
No,
South
yeah.
Carolina?
What would be
people?
like? What's the currency for South Carolina? Fucking what? Corn dogs? Like
No, that's California. Nope.
what?
No. Never mind.
Californian currency is like how many times you get molested by a director. Like that's fucking
God.
Hollywood currency.
The dying market.
Like me.
It's a dying market.
Why do you think I'm going?
Please talk about your comics and only about your comics.
Please be in my movies.
Please, can you be in my movie, please?
Please.
Please let me private message you, ma'am.
Please. Let me smash.
Oh God.
But yeah, so I ordered these things in like February. No, March. It had to be March.
Like beginning end of March.
Yeah, like beginning of March. I can check the order, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. But so the guy was like, "Okay, well they shipped that day, And then I was like, okay, well, I feel confident about this. It'll be fine. And that was misplaced trust. That was a horrible thing for me to speak into the universe. Because I waited maybe 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks for a package that said it was going to be delivered that Friday.
Oof.
Yeah,
and we're talking
I was emailing the guy because.
And just like for clarification, you're talking like paperback, like
yeah.
paperback, just
no,
like
like
bag of comics,
special
bag of
edition
comics.
Yeah.
Not like some crazy shit.
Yeah, no, it was just like 100 random Marvel comics.
Right.
And so I order this thing, he ships it, whatever, and it's getting like close to Friday, and it's like, it just left South Carolina. I'm like, oh, well, that's not good. I don't know how that works, but I don't think you can get a package from South Carolina to Michigan lickety split like that. So something's going on there, Chief.
Yeah, but then you look at the fucking like itinerary and it says deliverer Barry Allen, and you're like, holy shit! Ding dong! Right as you say that, you're like, oh.
My mom died. Exactly.
Mom died. Gotta go. Pew.
Reverse flash. So like I emailed the guy. I'm like, hey, I understand like COVID is killing people and whatnot, but where are my comics? And so he was like, that's so strange. They shipped out with a whole
really killing
batch
people?
Of other people. You too?
You too? I thought that was someone in South Carolina. We've had like 15 plagues since 1995. What the fuck?
But so I emailed him and he was like, oh, well, I sent these out with like 5 other batches, so it must have gotten lost. I was like, well, cool. Unlost it and get it here. Unlost it and get it here. And he was like, I will get right on that.
That is
and then, like another
one thing you don't want to hear from a guy.
Guess it's lost. And like at this point I was starting to think, I was like, oh, this is a scam. Okay, I understand now.
Right. You're thinking like 100 comics for $60. It must be too good to be true.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I guess that Yoda lookalike is not coming. I ordered too. And it said it was like alive and everything. I don't know what happened.
It just had a picture of a green slime ball that said "Grow your own baby Yoda," and I thought it was a lucrative deal.
I thought it was worth it. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I feel lied to, but
cheated perhaps.
So I was like, another 4 days went by. He was like, "Let me know if it gets there." I was like, "This is
that's your job."
So it didn't. Surprise, surprise. And so it was like that period where it's like, oh, by this date you can contact eBay and we'll get involved. So I was like, all right, I'm calling in Big Brother. And Big Brother stepped in for 0.5 seconds and he emailed me real quick and was like, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. If it's not there in the next couple days, I will send you a whole new batch. And I was really excited. I was like, man, it's not going to get here in the next couple days. He's going to send another 100. I'm not going to have to pay for it. I'm going to get 200 free comics. And then it came the next day and he was like, well, happy times. And I just wanted to die. I was like, you can't just send me 100 more comics for the inconvenience that you just caused me, sir. I'm entitled to 200 comics after you lost the first 100.
Oh my god.
I am, yeah. But anyway.
If you or your loved one have mesothelioma, you are entitled to compensation.
You are entitled to comics.
Comics.
But yeah, so he was like, cool. Hope you enjoy them. I was like, I will, Jay. And all of them,
name drop.
Half,
shit.
Half, if not all of them, are X-Men.
Oh, that's a little rough.
Yeah. Well, like a good majority
Yeah.
are X-Men and like New Mutants.
The ones I could buy for like literally a penny.
The new X-Men, they're like old. Not
Oh,
saying that
yeah,
old
yeah.
is bad, but it's just
Yeah,
like
yeah. I get what you're
old
saying though.
X-Men.
You're right. These are really blowing up. This is a deal right here. Old X-Men comics that no one fucking reads. Read them and weep, fucking assholes. Marvel Comics don't want you to know about this website deal.
I know.
You know Jerry's sitting in his fucking basement like, I've got all these comics. I need to get them out. My mom will be mad.
Pretty sure Jerry's like a 60-year-old guy.
Mother will be mad.
Oh
my god, dude. You can't just burp and ignore it. Ah. Gross, bro. But I've been pretty fortunate in my endeavors, at least so far in my life, of having pretty good...
in my lifetime.
Yeah, in my very short 1 million years of life, I've had very good track record, at least, with like buying shit online. Like, the worst thing I've done is just buy like a shitty product, and it's like, well, I mean, you're gonna have some wins, you're gonna have some, losses. So
yeah.
you take the punches and you win your battles and pick your battles and shit like that. Whatever the fucking thing I'm trying to say is, but like, there's, like I think the worst thing I've ever bought is I have this cool. It looks fucking cool, so I'm not that mad. It's just functionally stupid. I got these it's a shelf thing, but it's like 3 slats and they're held together in each corner by a thing of rope that go through them. And it's like the rope on two lengths of rope on each side, and they're in a U shape. So it goes up through one board and down through the other board, and then you hang it by the circle part, like the round part of the U.
Yeah.
And the way that it sits, the way that the boards sit on the rope is they have knots in them, which is fine. But the knots are uneven as shit. So if I hook this up, if I didn't finagle this, I have it so it's on 2 hooks in my ceiling. The right hook is almost all the way out, and the left hook is almost all the way in. So it's super cockeyed. And it's even then, the shit that's on there, it slides back towards the wall because the boards are uneven, because the knots aren't there. Someone just did that on their free time.
It was just like a project.
Yeah, I was just I'm just gonna do this.
It's like those. Have you seen those things where people are just dumping paint, retarded amounts of paint on canvas, and then they just sell it for $500, $600 on eBay?
Oh yeah, people were doing that, and then the market got oversaturated.
It's
people realized it was just junk.
Yeah. It's someone just throwing a bunch of blue paint on the thing, and then they just name it Passion, and then that's it.
Passion.
Chaos.
Yeah. Inner turmoil.
Win.
My lunch.
Wow.
This will pay for my lunch.
Really, I don't understand how you can pay $800 for a piece of canvas that someone basically threw up paint on. Because
it's the same. It's literally the exact same reason people buy fucking they bought clout goggles and Gucci belts and shit like that. It's literally to say
Gucci Louis.
I got the Gucci, the Louis. It's the same reason, because then you want to go up to someone and you're like, yeah, this is a blank original. This is his very amazing artwork, and meanwhile it's literally he took a shit on a canvas and smudged it off and sold it to you. The amount of passion and meaning behind this artwork, he is throwing away the filth from his body and clearing himself of that conscience, and it's
it's
shut the hell up. It's never deeper than that.
Suzanne, it's deeper than that. And if you ever insult me or my artwork again, so help me God, you will never curate another museum, I swear. You want to test me, Suzanne? You want to test me?
Jesus.
Sorry, I had a flashback.
Who the fuck is Suzanne? How do you know? Do you even know anyone named Suzanne or like Sue?
Don't say her name.
We don't say that fucking name in this household.
We don't say it.
Don't say it. Don't think it. Don't say it. Don't think
say it. Don't think it. Don't say it. Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Dude, Steven Seagal could beat up the Bye Bye Man.
Dude, Steven Seagal could beat up fucking anyone. I mean, I believe
You
that,
think
honestly.
he would get in trouble if he... Never mind. I thought it was a good idea, and then I'm not going to say it.
All right, well, do we want to get into one of my topics? I've got two.
Oh, yeah, brother.
No.
Okay. Do you want to go with the funny one or the actual conversation one?
Funny. We're on
Okay.
a funny binge right
No, I
now.
want to do...
Shut your mouth.
All right, no, you two rock, paper, scissors. Let's figure out who. This is going to be great audio.
No, we're rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, alright.
Ready?
Don't. All right.
Best out of 3?
If you win, I kill you. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh!
Best
Oh!
out of
Oh!
3.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Best
Oh!
out of
Oh!
Blowing the audio out. Best out of 3. Ready, set, go. Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, dead
shoot.
babies. Oh!
my
Oh! Look at that! Look at that!
He got me.
All right, so we're going with funny, all right?
Yeah, we're going funny.
I am sure you guys are familiar with the wonderful child actor as well as...
Kama Sutra.
No. As well as Dancing with the Stars star, Frankie Muniz.
Oh, hell yeah.
Frankie Muniz?
He's from Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh!
He's from a few Disney movies, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's from a few
Vince
Disney
Vaughn.
movies. He's the main character. He's Malcolm from Malcolm in the Middle.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Your computer died.
No, it's fine.
well, Frankie Muniz, you have this interpretation. You see young him from Malcolm in the Middle, and you're like, that's, that, alright. But then you kind of don't know where he went after that. It was popular in the 90s, and he kind of just went away. He faded into obscurity a little bit. Well, today, my goal today is to bring you guys up to speed with what the fuck Frankie Muniz has been doing.
Oh, I already know a little bit.
Yeah, it's
It's
fantastic.
gonna
So,
turn into like a dad situation from the
Dad?
Wizards of Waverly
Oh.
Place.
what happened with that? What? Did you diddle some kids or
His
something?
nudes got leaked.
No.
Bruh!
His pictures got leaked.
Bruh! Wait. From Wizards of Waverly. Okay,
Yes.
that guy. I'm thinking of
Yeah.
the dad from Good Luck Charlie, because he was an American Pie movie, and he was like a dominatrix. Like,
Yeah. If you look up his pictures, just be warned, there's some.
I don't like how
Ooh.
close you are to my microphone saying butthole action.
butthole action.
You're tainting my mic.
Nice one. Nice
Thank
one.
you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank
well,
you.
Frankie
Good night.
Muniz. Frankie Muniz is one of the greatest actors of our generation. Let's be real. And
Careful.
well, there is something very interesting about Frankie Muniz that you may not know, is that he, unlike a lot of general people who were born and raised in the early 2000s or late 90s, he does not remember the thing he's most remembered for.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He does not remember or have any recollection on filming Malcolm in the Middle.
Didn't he, like,
Right, so let me explain why. Well, there's honestly two reasons, and I think it's a bit of a combination.
Oh,
You are really having a fun time with that in your head.
Continue.
Okay. So, this one isn't that funny, although Rico's gonna die from it. So there's one thing that he's got, and, well, here's the thing. Weirdly enough, he was a race car driver for a long time. he drove like I don't think he was in NASCAR, but he was in like little NASCAR. You know what I mean? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sorry. For people in the podcast, they're showing me over the fucking webcam
Oh, hold on.
the Wizard of
Okay.
Waverly Place dad nudes, and
Oh,
they're looking pretty good.
oh, hold on. Come on.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna take a break from Frankie
There we go.
Muniz
There you
here.
go.
Oh, that's
Hold
a
on, find the
supple
best
ass. That's a supple ass.
The best.
Whoa, that's a weird ass way to take a picture of that. That's a bizarre angle.
It's a bizarre, yeah.
All right, we're back.
Hey,
All right,
to
We're back.
Back to
And
Frankie boy.
Frankie boy. What's up
Frankie
with Frankie?
boy, he was a race car driver for a little bit. A
He
lot
was
of
a
people.
race car driver? I forgot I had
Yeah.
the camera on.
He was a race car driver for a little bit. He wasn't in NASCAR, but he was in like little NASCAR, like NASCAR Mini, and
So it's like the Special Olympics, but for NASCAR.
I'd say like junior baseball to baseball, but
Put him in, coach.
but something very interesting happened while he was a race car driver. He got into a pretty bad wreck.
I'm so sorry for interrupting your story.
Oh my god! Why?
Oh no.
I can see it.
Alright.
I don't want to
He's
keep.
got it. He's
Ah!
got it.
There's so much hair. There's so much hair. Ugh.
I guess I might hear his butthole. Alright, anyways, let's resume.
He was in an accident as a NASCAR driver, so he stopped being a NASCAR driver after that because he didn't want to get in any health issues. And then
be retarded.
while he was yeah, right. So that, but also I think that's what triggered his memory loss. But he's had something even while he was in Malcolm in the Middle that a lot of people don't know about.
AIDS.
No.
Oh, I thought that was a yes.
He's the whole thing is he's had a lot of concussions in his life.
Uh-oh.
And in 2012, he had what a lot of doctors call a mini stroke.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, is this going where I think it's going?
And so he is what has had what is called transient. Hold on, this is a
Transgender.
no
Fake woman.
transient ischemic attacks.
What?
Transient ischemic attacks,
What
or
does that mean?
TIA, otherwise known as mini strokes,
Oh.
that involve a temporary clot or blockage in the brain. So,
Oh. Poor guy.
yeah, he's had apparently at least 15 in his life.
That cannot be good.
15 mini strokes. I don't know what the conversion rate is. Maybe like you get every 4 for 1.
1 peso
Oh.
for every 5 mini strokes
I mean, like how many mini strokes equal a stroke?
per peso.
5 minute strokes. 2 minutes.
So, right. So, because of this, he has horrible fucking memory and had so much memory loss, he had to re-watch Malcolm in the Middle to even know what the fuck the show was.
That's tragic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
actually-
watching Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah. No, but
Bryan Cranston, he's a good guy. But,
Poor guy.
oh no, this one's actually okay. This is a quote from a website I'm on right now. This is a sad little bit. He said he explained that his girlfriend Paige Price, his now fiance, is helping him write things down that they do together in a journal.
Oh my god.
That's
What poop today?
Why would you? Why would you even wish like that?
that's every
I'm
dad
just
shirt in
pooping.
every dad shirt in 2010. I pooped today.
I pooped today.
Ugh,
It hurt a little bit. At least I think it did.
it hurt a little bit. But so here's the thing. I'm gonna go look up right now Frankie Muniz's Twitter. This guy
Oh,
is a Twitter fiend.
oh, please.
He has so many one-liners. Honestly, it's great. Right here, April 22nd. Which career should I go back into?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Probably not the one that gave you this, whatever.
race
it's
car
called.
driving.
That's on here. The four
Oh,
options
God.
is
Oh.
drummer in Kingsfoil, which is a band he was in, race car driver, actor, or something different. And 69% nice said actor.
I just
Oh.
love that he had to post it on Twitter.
How many
That's
voted
what
for
I'm
race
saying.
car driver?
12.9%.
Oh my god.
There's 10,000 votes, so a
Those
good
are those
amount said
good
race car
people.
driver. One of
Like,
them was.
instead of going to your wife, like, oh, just go to Twitter. Hey, Twitter, what should I do with my life?
Honey, you remember that accident that gave me these mini
Yeah.
Wait.
strokes?
Wait, hold on. I need to list
Because I
these.
don't.
I need to list these off. So I'm just gonna go on like a rapid fire of what the hell he tweets about because it's fantastic. These are all within April. Ahem. At home jump rope workout crushed. Watch out at The Rock. I'm
Oh my
coming.
god. Watch out.
Oh, he's
Ap-
pushing it.
April 11th. My deodorant doesn't work.
Oh my god.
Deodorant machine broke.
He's
Deodorant
tweeting
machine
like it's
broke.
2012.
Oh.
Deodorant machine broke.
Oh my god, dude! Some of these are so fucking insane. Like he's like an older man now, probably nearing like 40, and
Probably.
He's near the end of his life.
he's almost. I mean, don't say
He's
that.
34.
34. So he's
34?
so he's almost mid. He's mid 30s,
Yeah.
and he's posting about his fucking deodorant on Twitter. Oh my god, this sounds so ominous. Wedding countdown, 17 days.
Tomorrow
my
it's like 18 days.
Oh my god, I have to lose 10 pounds in 24 days, so I just ate an entire lasagna because diet starts tomorrow. He ate an entire lasagna. I'm thinking full on like massive ass dish of fucking lasagna. Lasagna, wow. Alright, right here.
Lasagna.
I just waited on hold with the IRS for over 78 minutes. They just ended my call. FML equals Frankie Muniz's life.
No, he did not tweet FML equals Frankie Muniz's life.
It's
No.
right here. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Right here, January 6th
Oh, I
at
love
11:25 a.m.
that. Frankie.
Top comment: life is unfair, I guess.
That's like-
Who do you have to? What kind of person do you have to be? What kind of upbringing do you have to follow Frankie Muniz on Twitter?
I'd follow him.
I mean, it's funny, but like
Frankie Muniz's life.
it's funny,
That's like
but like
almost as bad as sorry about your dead dog, sending lots of love your way, LOL.
Oh my god. Man, FML. Oh,
Frankie
no,
Muniz's
no,
life.
too. No, Frankie Muniz, brother.
Frankie Muniz.
Frankie for life.
also
Frankie for life.
okay, so this is gonna be a little bow on the end of this because there's two statements that need to be put in a bow on the end of this. Also, due to his race car driving, which got him another concussion, which led to more strokes, he also had a lot of body damage as well.
Oh no.
Oh.
And he has a lot of thoughts about it on Twitter. Like one of them was like he
Why my legs
tweets
don't
it.
work?
Well, no, his legs work, but he just like one of the tweets he posted. Another one right here, November 9th, 2019. FML equals Frankie Muniz's life. That's just it. I'm
my
gonna
God.
fucking retweet this because it's amazing. But
He's trying to convince himself that that's his name.
I-
trying
My
to
name is
remind-
Frankie.
He's trying to
My
remind
name is
himself.
Frankie.
oh my god.
My name is
Right
Frankie.
here, March 19th, 2013. Frankie Muniz cannot sleep. Hate myself right now.
Okay,
Frankie's
I kinda
gonna die.
I kinda feel a
Someone
little
then
bad for
took that
him.
and said, "Oh my god, I was Frankie Muniz last night," and Frankie Muniz retweeted and said, "I was Frankie Muniz too."
Aw.
I've never heard of a single person say their own name so fucking much.
I feel
But
bad for him now.
one of the things he just made a
Frankie.
tweet. He made a tweet that just said the word fucking pain.
Oh my god.
He
Frankie.
just said
Someone needs to
the
give him some
word
help.
pain, and that was his whole right here. It was in 2014, March 25th, 2014, 8 p.m. Pain.
Aw. Is
I-
Frankie Muniz okay?
I don't
No.
know.
Someone
Well,
check
here's
him?
this is the very end of it, and this is where I'm going to end this segment of Frankie Muniz Corner. Apparently, pretty recently, well, actually, let me see when this fucking article is written. Okay, end of 2019, so fairly recently, a couple months. Him and his fiance.
Divorced.
No, you can't divorce your fiance.
Okay.
Bought an olive oil shop in Scottsdale, Arizona.
So we're going to Arizona.
I want to go there. Like, I want to test
just
out
go
Muniz
pop in.
oil, bro.
Just be like, Frankie, it's so good to meet you. And he's like, who's
I
Frankie?
loved you in Malcolm in the center. Middle. That one. Yeah, Malcolm in the middle.
Center of the Malcolm.
Center
Yeah.
of the Malcolm.
Suck of the Malcolm.
How is it working? How was it? What was it like working with Bryan Cranston? He's like, who?
I
do
never
not-
worked.
I do not recall.
I never worked.
I never worked. Suddenly I was here. I don't remember.
I was born just
Where
yesterday.
am I?
Who are you?
we?
Who's Frankie?
What is
It's
this,
out.
like?
He made it right here. Outrageous olive oils, and vinegars.
That is so cool.
It
I'm
looks
kinda-
so
I
That's
fucking
a word for
generic.
it.
If I was in Scottsdale, Arizona, I would go locate him and try his oil.
I would stalk him down
Oh my
like a
God.
mailman.
Right here, hold on.
And
I'm about to.
Drink all of his olive oil.
It's so weird because he looks the same as he was as a kid, just wrinklier.
Oh my god, yeah.
Wrinkly?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find this YouTube
got
video
the
and I'm gonna
same
share it in the group
face.
chat for when we're done recording because this needs to be
He's got,
seen.
like, the same
But-
face.
All right, that's Frankie Muniz Corner. I just wanted to let everyone know what he's been doing since
Wow.
apparently he's been having strokes for like 20 years.
We'll be checking on him every week.
Yeah.
That's a recurring. That's my bit. Frankie Muniz Corner.
Yep.
Someone's got to check on Frankie Muniz.
Frankie in the middle.
Frankie.
That's a good
Muniz
one.
In the middle.
We'll do it Muniz in the middle, and we'll do it every single time, every single week at the exact midpoint of the podcast.
Oh my god.
Exact
Just
midpoint.
Just like 5 minutes. Just how's Frankie doing? Oh, he's good. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Thank
we're
you.
not allowed to spend any
Yeah,
more time.
yeah, we
Even
have
if
to
he's
set
like, Frankie went in for surgery and it's not looking good.
We
Anyway,
have
the
to
next.
set- we have to
Like
set
if
a
without
timer.
this context from this podcast, people are gonna think like Frankie's my fucking dog. Like,
So how's Frankie today?
How's Frankie doing?
well, apparently he had some chili last night and it gave him the shits.
Yeah.
Frankie
He
died
tweeted
the other
about
day.
it.
Frankie died.
Oh my God.
But
Anyway, next topic.
that's Frankie Muniz. Do you guys have
This
any?
just in, Frankie died. Oh, that's a shame, Suzanne. Anyway, today in sports,
But Mankey Funez, his twin brother.
Manky Frunes.
Manky Frunes.
Mankey
Manky.
Funez sounds like a disease you get in like Brazil. Like it.
Oh my God.
Come to Brazil. We have Frankie
Come to Brazil.
Muniz. We have Manky
Muniz.
Frunes. We got
Oh.
moons.
Frankie.
We got moons.
Hanky
Nowhere else
Frankie
can you see a
Bedanky.
moon except for here, right
no
now.
moons except for in Brazil.
Frankie Muniz.
What if Brazil stole all the water and that's how they got people to go and do concerts in Brazil?
Frankie, cheeky breezy.
All of the water? What is this fucking
Yeah,
Mad
like-
Max?
Yeah. a Mad Max situation where Brazil takes...
Brazil sucks up the entire planet's water system, aka the entire ocean, stores it somehow inside of Brazil, this fucking random ass country.
And that's how they finally get to see Coldplay in concert.
Oh.
Come on. I mean, like, every time you see an artist post something, like tour dates or whatnot, come to Brazil,
yeah.
come.
I saw something. It was from like 20 fucking like 16 on a fucking Michael Jackson video that said Michael Jackson come to Brazil, and I'm like, someone's got to tell him. Like,
news travels a little slower.
Yeah, apparently they're using like Internet Express or something, like Internet Explorer.
Internet Express.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely not Express.
Like, definitely not Express, but it's like, that was,
They don't even know about poor old Mikey.
Not even poor old. They don't even know about poor. Dude, they don't even know about poor old Frankie. No one knows about poor old Frankie.
Frankie is not getting enough publicity, and we're gonna change.
You know what? I feel like I need a petition. Someone get Frankie Muniz a gosh damn TV show.
He'd forget every day. They'd come in and start filming, and he'd be like, "What are you doing in my house?"
It'd be like 51st dates.
Aww. It's just the same show every day. They're like, we're gonna save money. We're just gonna repeat the same show
every single episode. He goes and goes, "Welcome to my olive store, olive oil shop."
This is the commercial for the store, right?
Right, and his wife's just like, "Yeah, sweetie," like she's so tired.
Just go with it.
She's so tired.
And then they cut to like an interview style with her. It's like, "I'm thinking of divorcing him."
You're not even married yet. I know, right?
It's that bad.
It's that bad.
And he's like, "Where are you going, honey?" She's like, "I'm leaving you."
He wakes up and he's just like, time for my wonderful day with my wonderful new wife.
My wife that I love so much. And
that voice crack was too real. My wonderful wife. All right. Do we need to get off Frankie? I love Frankly. Frankly.
I love Frankly.
I love Frankie to death. And that's honestly a true statement. But we need to talk about something else. Okay,
Frankie's
do you
wife.
I am now married to Frankie Muniz's wife.
She's now my wife.
My wife.
She's now my
wife. All right. So, do you have anything else to any other topics? I mean, I got one more. But do you have anything you would like to talk about?
Serious topic.
That's his one more topic.
Yeah.
I want to know what it is.
Well, I mean, like, I want to give Rico a chance to talk. I don't want to babble the entire fucking podcast.
He doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't deserve it.
Why are you here?
Because you wanted me to be here.
That is
you didn't
not
have any
correct.
other guests.
Why are we here? Just to suffer.
Introduce me.
They know who you are. They don't care. They don't care who we are.
That's valid too.
Yeah.
There's no they.
At least someone.
No.
That's fine. Who cares?
Yeah, there is. There's the girl listening to this right now.
There's Frankie.
Frankie.
I believe Frankie.
I want to
Frankie, if
email.
you're listening.
I'm gonna email his fucking company and see if I can get a correspondence with Frankie.
He got hit so hard it sent him all the way back to the MySpace days. You're not getting a hold of Frankie.
He uses fucking AOL still.
That's true.
I mean, you could I don't know. Enough, Frankie. You're an attention hog.
All right. Well, do you have a topic?
Yeah. The star from Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You mean Mr. Frankie Muniz himself?
Yeah, Bryan Cranston. No.
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You got the Gucci and Louis.
I love how we're just talking. We've said that so many times, and I bet you there's someone who's listening to this who does not know what the fuck we're talking about in the slightest. But that's how it
they
is.
can get out. They can leave.
Get them the hell out of here.
No,
We don't
cut those lights off.
wanna cut those lights off.
Get them out. Get them the hell out of here. But so if you've got any topic, I'd say it now or forever hold your peace, because if not, I'll probably go right
I'm
into
gonna have to hold my Frankie.
hold your Frank.
I'm holding my Frank. This was supposed to be a Brad Pitt friendly podcast, and Frankie quickly
It still
took
is.
over. No,
It's not.
no.
It's all right. It's not okay. It's not Frankie mania over here, right? All right. We're not going to talk about Frankie every fucking day. And if we do, it's not going to be for very long. It won't be for very long. Frankie just needs some attention because the man's suffering. I mean, the man's talking
Frankie
about
needs some love because he's not getting it from his fiance.
the man has tweets where he talks about how he woke up because he felt like he got shot in the chest. Like, there's a lot of shit that man has been going through recently, and I feel like he just needs some
Shed some light on Frankie.
he just needs some goddamn love. All right, is that so much to ask? Starts getting fucking loud and angry.
You know what, Frankie? Who's his fiance? Who does she think she is, not giving him the love and attention he deserves? I can do it better. I could.
Frankie, my number is 555.
Frankie, 248 238.
Ugh.
You're not getting the last four numbers.
You get a guess.
Those are for paying customers. Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Paying customers, yeah. Frankie won't remember my number anyway.
No, you will not. Oh boy! All right, so we can get into my final topic.
You're serious?
I will die after this airs. This is my final topic ever, exclusive. So today on Twitter, the world kind of imploded a little bit because there's a bunch of 16-year-olds who, for the first time, it's top trending as of right now at the end of April. And yes, so a bunch of 16-year-olds who are woke Twitter have recently got a hold of the fact that Tropic Thunder is a movie that Robert Downey Jr. was a part of.
Oh no!
It happens every couple months.
And in this movie, I don't think I'm going to talk about the movie itself too much. I've watched it before. It's all right for what it is. It's got some funny. I'd say the fake trailers at the beginning are way funnier than the entire rest of the movie.
It's about it's like a movie within a movie, right?
What it is, it's basically these actors are filming this like.
Was it made by Tyler Black?
Oh my god.
Are you gonna censor that?
I was gonna say, count that as another name you had to censor.
Yeah.
Well,
except Tropic Thunder was good.
Ew.
But so I'm pretty sure that from what I remember from the premise, it's a bunch of actors who are out filming a war movie who, without realizing it, are actually within a war zone killing people.
Oh my god.
What?
I didn't even know that.
Like they're there, and then like they actually have to like play their real, like they have to actually like transition into their character for them to actually play their thing. So, and the whole point of Robert Downey Jr.'s character in that movie is he's a character actor. He's like what's that guy who was in There Will Be Blood? Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, he's like
he's Daniel Day-Lewis. He is a method actor. He gets into the role. He does not break character for nothing, right?
Will change your appearance.
He's right. That's the whole premise. Is that it shows one of the things of him in the one movie he's in, which is like this fucking in this one movie with Tobey Maguire, actually, which is really fucking hilarious because it's just actually Tobey Maguire. They don't even like make him a different actor. Yet Robert Downey Jr. is a different actor in it, and they make it so he's like this blonde, bleach-haired, like priest who's like falls in love with this gay man. Like it's this whole like that's like the fake trailer, and it's funny, but like then it shows what he looks like in this movie, and he's playing a black person.
That's like, yeah, that's part of.
So the whole point is he's a white guy playing a black guy in a war movie.
And so all of the this round of 16-year-olds freaked out and thinks that they're breaking the news that Robert Downey Jr. got away with blackface.
Right.
Really?
And
are these the same 16-year-olds that like cried when he died in Endgame?
These are the same 16-year-olds that post saying, maybe if Kim Jong-un stand fucking Young-ho or whatever fucking K-pop member that they love, maybe he wouldn't have died. Like, it's those 16-year-olds.
Definitely. It's pretty wild.
Okay.
I feel like it happens all the time. Like, literally, every couple months, it's like some group gets a hold of the fact that Robert Downey Jr. was in Tropic Thunder, and they don't do any research.
I think the only responsible thing to do is start calling these people out. So, Mia?
That's a good one. She's good.
She's good?
Listen.
Asking Robert Downey Jr. to apologize for Tropic Thunder is like asking Leonardo DiCaprio to apologize for saying the N-word in Django.
I agree. Listen, okay, I've got some things right here. I'll start reading them out, and I will at the people in these ads. Okay, at Marija, Marija, Tolska, 12th of March. So this has been going on for a while. Wait a damn minute. Ellipses. So you're telling me, ellipses, at Robert Downey Jr., ellipses, the Robert Downey Jr., ellipses, has done blackface, question mark, capital, and defended it? Ellipses. As part of the quote-unquote context of the movie, question mark, ellipses, 3 vomit emojis?
Pretty dumb.
Well, me oh my.
Like, I don't know. The fact that they do no research. They don't look up the movie. And the fact that they haven't even seen the times prior that people have brought it up, like,
and they haven't even seen the fucking movie. Like,
right.
Like, I'm not gonna say, like, okay, I have seen, like, most, if not the majority of Quentin Tarantino movies, since I'll piggyback off your example, or the example that girl had. He does not shy away from writing the N-word into scripts for characters to say, or at least giving them the opportunity to say it. Especially in Django. Django had, like, I think literally, like, 500 N-words in it, or something like that.
Right. And
you know what? That, like, here's the thing. In the context of the movie, and the time period, and the actual story plot, 100% makes sense there be that many in there. 110%. It makes so much sense. But then like, when you look at it in the sense of, like, without the context of the movie, you're like, oh my god, Leonardo DiCaprio said the N-word. Right. It's like, well, no, in the movie, he said it. If anything, his character said it. Like, it's like, if you look into actually the movie, if you do research, you will see that Leonardo DiCaprio was so fucking in character, he shattered a piece of glass into his hand and bled everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
How in character do you have to, how gone do you have to be? Because the whole time he's doing that, he's going on a racist tirade. About how the certain indents in black people's skulls make them less smart. Like, it's this huge tirade, which, in the context of the movie, it makes sense for that character to go on that tirade.
Well, I feel like you can't even compare the two situations.
I mean, what I just mean is that, like, both, like, movies have fucking context, and there's a reason that Leo DiCaprio doesn't get pointed out for that, because it's a fucking Quentin Tarantino movie. You kind of expect that. But, like, and those movies do massive. A lot of people talk about Quentin Tarantino, and they know about his controversy shit with this. Right. But not a ton of people have went and saw Tropic Thunder, because, one, it's old, and now a bunch of 16-year-olds are learning about it, but because they haven't seen the movie before. Because they're a bunch of fucking, like, you know, rich-ass white kids who don't watch movies. Unless they go to the fucking movies to see it.
Well, yeah, and I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like, blackface is different than
whiteface.
That word. You know, like, I feel like blackface
I agree.
Like, you know, it's like, and I'm saying that as like in agreement of your point, because like I don't know, it's like I feel like you're stupid if you think that movies these days would have a character pretend to be black. Like I feel like, I mean, obviously you could judge off of the picture that they used that the movie wasn't made 40 years ago. Like it had to have been made pretty recently. I feel like
Right, this ain't fucking Song of the South. Like,
yeah, there's no character that is like there's no situation where they would put a white person in blackface to play a black character. Like I feel like they people that are complaining about this would never take a step back and think about the fact that just doesn't happen. Like like I don't know, the first thought in my mind would be like, what is the context for this? Why, you know, my mind wouldn't go straight to Robert Downey Jr. played a black man in a movie.
Right, and
it's just so stupid.
The whole point of, because I saw it like relatively like a year ago. I just like witnessed my parents watching it and sat down for like 15 minutes. And I saw him play this character. The whole point of the movie is to be a satire on Hollywood.
Yep.
And how a movie production goes.
And how serious actors
right.
get into character.
If anything, Robert Downey Jr. is not that's the whole point of I'm a dude playing a dude who's disguised as another dude.
Right.
The whole point is his character is he's playing an actor who is he has to play an actor who is playing a character. Like that's really fucking layered and hard to do, and he did it good. The movie's he does a really good character impression of a black guy in Vietnam. But like secondly, if you've seen the movie, like Tom Cruise is balding and fat. You got Ben Stiller acting legitimately disabled in one of the things. In one of the trailers. Like the whole point is it shows that these actors do crazy shit that are just makes no sense for the production of a movie.
Yeah, it just boils down to people don't do research. They believe the first thing that they see. You know, it's so stupid. Outrage culture and cancel culture is toxic.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the fact that someone was trying to start the cancel RDJ, and that, I mean, like, I do not understand cancel culture. I honestly don't. That is a whole other podcast, but like, the thing that it's just such a fucking weird environment. Like, how do you gotta go through so much shit in your life to the point where you get somewhere to where you're like, I want this person to not have a career anymore because something that they probably didn't even have control. Like, why is RDJ getting the flack for this?
Superiority complex.
I mean, even RDJ, like, it's just a fact that they know who RDJ is. It probably wasn't even his fucking decision to be a black person. Right. Like, if anything, his agent called him and said, hey, go to the set, or like, hey, there's going to be this funny point, and like, they explained it to him. Like, you'll be... Because it's not... I mean, like, it's not like... Here's the thing. When we say, like, blackface, in the context of what the actual word means, yes, it's a white person wearing makeup to look like a black person. But
that doesn't inherently make it wrong.
It doesn't make it even... It's not even as derogatory as what you... Because
Right,
because
they don't have white lips. They don't have.
That's what I'm saying. When I think of like, when I think of straight up blackface, I think of like Sambo or you know, a bunch of old shitty cartoons that are racist. I think of that, the derogatory personification of black people and culture from that long ago. I think of that when I think of whiteface wearing the big white lips and the bright white eyes on stage and you wearing like a penguin suit. But he's just playing a black person. Like, comparatively, it's still like he's dressed up like a black person and he's still doing blackface. But I don't think it's anywhere near, like, it's not even anywhere near bad. I think it's not even honestly.
No, it's because of the context that's what cancel culture lacks is the ability to look at the context of something. of course there are situations where people with blackface paint, people that aren't as obvious as those racist characters, the people that wear costumes and they put blackface on. It's like, yeah, that can be talked about. That could be an issue. That could be a racial issue. But this so obviously is not, because of the context of the movie. It is a commentary on actors getting into character, and it does. I mean, I feel like, I haven't seen the movie, but I feel like in a way they make it obvious that it's not right. Like, I feel like they're not saying that a white actor pretending to be a black person is good. Like, I think that that's the satire of it.
Yeah, it's the absurdism.
It's wrong. Right.
It's, how far this character actor goes so far to put blackface on for a movie. Like, that's the comedy part of it.
Yeah, like, I feel like they're saying, haha, that's wrong, but that's funny that, this actor thinks that he needs to do that, or something like that,
Right. This movie is so fucking insane that they put a person in blackface, and the point of the comedy comes from the fact that that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is they're like legitimately fighting and getting in a war in Vietnam.
Right.
It's so crazy. Like, and here's the thing too, is I think this is kind of something else that is like a little bit of a part of it, as well as like this is another addendum, I guess, on cancel culture. Someone is making a point here that says all these kids are mad about RDJ and Tropic Thunder. Wait till they find about this one, and it shows a clip from White Girls, where it's the opposite. It's a bunch of black men dressing up as white women for comedy's sakes. But here's the thing: is I don't even agree. I don't really agree with this guy. I agree with that. Like, he's pointing out the opposite, but like, once again, I find this almost like the opposite spectrum of everyone mad at RDJ, because there's also context. Like, there's a reason in the story that these guys are dressing up like white girls, and it's for comedy and all this other thing. So it's like, but the thing is like, I think White Girls is. Here's the thing: there's no obvious. Like, it's not as bad as blackface to dress up in whiteface, obviously, due to the fucking connotation that blackface has and had in history.
The history of it.
But, I mean, also the fact of, like, here's the thing, is that they're not even really comparable, because, like, I think Tropic Thunder is making more of a statement than fucking White Girls, where they're just like, we're black guys, but we're dressed up like white women, and that's the funny. It comes from that.
It's a comedy movie. It's not a satirical take on.
Exactly. But it has a different. Like, I don't even know if they're really fucking comparable, other than the fact of it's a black person dressed up like a white person, or the opposite race dressed as opposite race.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. It's such a fucking weird. It's so weird. There's so many people in that movie too that, like, I don't. There's so many actors in this movie who, like, if they're calling out RDJ for it, shouldn't you be calling out other actors for being, like, I don't know, fucking complacent? Like, if that's how far you're going with Robert Downey Jr.
Right.
I don't know. It's all fucking weird. I saw that and I was just so fucking blown away. I'm like, why is this a thing? Why do you have to go out of your way to just fucking be stupid? Like, there's so many people who don't have to go out of their way to be stupid, and yet there's people who do nothing but go out of their way to be so fucking stupid.
It's the fact that they feel like they're doing something good for society when they call people out, but it's like they never step back and think that they aren't.
And as Robert Downey Jr. will tell you, we live in a society, so... I think this definitely proves that we live in a society.
Yeah.
I'm slowly but surely... I think half of this point, too, is the fact that there's some amount that is due... Like, this is due to boredom from fucking isolation.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's been going crazy on TikTok too. There's been a lot of talk about cancel culture on there, and I think it's because we've got nothing better to do but to sit on our phones all day. Like,
exactly. Well, that was all I wanted to talk about from that. I just saw that and was so fucking astounded by it. I needed to at least bring it up a little bit. But I mean, we've been going for how long now? About an hour 30. So unless you guys got anything super duper crazy you want to talk about, I think it's probably about a good time to wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that has been Brad's Happy Place. Thank you so much
Happy
for listening.
place.
Is it? Oh, it's Happy Time. Fuck!
Andy, write or get out.
I'm sorry I've let Brad down. Son of a bitch. Ugh. This has been Brad's Happy Time. Thank you so much for listening. We are so happy for everyone that's listening, and we're so happy that we're so happy that Frankie Muniz is getting fucking checked up on. That guy really needs some help, guys. So if any of you got like a connection to him, like let me know. I really would love to know how good he's doing. Anyway, that has been Brad's Happy fucking Time. Ugh, my brain is fried. Quick little addendum. Quick little thing. Don't want to end recording yet. We don't know a schedule. We'll figure it out. Goodbye.